Team Oil Drop. Vehicle Showcase. Trivia check. Equipment check. What's required? What's recommended? Be careful. Preparing the vehicle.
Welcome back to Team Oil Drop. We got a Subaru WRX STI, owner Chris here. It's a 2019 and we're gonna change the oil. Follow us. So Chris is gonna start the car for a second. We're gonna get the oil nice and warm, not hot, just warm, because warm oil flows a lot easier. So it's gonna drain out of the car a lot easier.
The Subaru is level on ramps.
Okay, so oil's warm now and Chris is gonna kill the engine and we're gonna go pop the hood. So we open the hood and we take the oil cap off because so we're gonna open the hood and we're gonna take the oil cap off because an engine without an oil cap lets air in easier and the oil will drain a lot quicker. The oil cap is right here, by the way. Big yellow, can't miss it. Never leave this or anything under the hood. We're gonna put it off to the side. So we're gonna move this entire plastic brush guard down here in order to access the filter. Now, you can drain the oil without removing it, but to get to the filter, this bad boy has to come off. So this is the only thing slowing down the process. So here we go. You can break them loose with the ratchet and then use that Phillips screwdriver. It'd be a lot quicker. Okay, then you got these two little clips here. I'm gonna set them right there. Okay, everything is loose on the bottom. Now I'm gonna use my flat tip screwdriver to take these retaining clips up off the side. Flat tip screwdriver, you're gonna stick it under here and you're just gonna pry the head up and then you'll be able to pull the whole piece out. Just like that, pops right out. So go under the head of it, kind of give it a twist, it pops out, and then you drag the whole thing out and it just pops out. You got another one up in here, same thing. Okay, so this side's loose, the bottom's loose. I'm gonna do the passenger side and then pull this whole thing out. Go ahead and put all your small parts inside of them so we don't lose them.
Trivia check. Changing the oil.
First thing we wanna do before we drain the oil is make sure we can at least turn this filter just a little bit. Because if you drain that oil and then you can't get this filter off and you don't own any other car, you're not going anywhere to get a part. You're gonna hopefully rely on a friend or the delivery driver, and that's not fun. So let's try to turn this filter right here. Okay, so last guy put it on super tight. That's cool. We're gonna use a tool for it. Big old clampy boy. And I'm gonna just bite them, get a good grip, and then give a little turn, and there it goes. That's all I needed was a little bit of leverage. So we know we can remove the oil filter. Now we're gonna drain the oil. There it goes. I'll do the rest by hand, and I'm just gonna let the drain plug fall right into the pan. Here it goes. There it is. There we go. Let that drain for just a second. You don't want to let this thing drop because it'll just splash oil all over your driveway. Take my rag, make sure it doesn't have any dirt or sawdust on it or anything, and clean off the area right here. Now I'm going to take the new oil filter. I'm going to take a little bit of old oil, lubricate this gasket right here to prevent dry rot and help it be removed from the engine the next time someone goes and does this. All right, put it straight on, let it catch real gently, and then spin that puppy on. So with two hands, mostly just your dominant hand, give it another turn till it's nice and snug. That will not leak. Now I have put a new crush washer onto my drain plug. I'm going to clean the area and replace the drain plug. I'm going to start it by hand. Everything should be started by hand. We don't ever want to cross thread anything, and you can't do that when you're doing it by hand. Got my torque wrench, and I'm going to torque this down to 33 foot-pounds. You're going to hear a click once we reach it, and I feel it coming. Get ready. There it is. I like to put a towel around it, so if I spill any oil, it gets caught in my towel instead of down on the engine or the exhaust manifolds and start making clouds of white smoke. Go for it. You just see. Yeah, we got half a quart left in here of the 5 quarts, so we put 4.5 into the Subaru. So we're gonna pull the funnel out. Funnel. I said it's stupid. And then it's clean. Cast that aside. Cast the towel aside. Got the oil cap. We're putting it back on. By hand, hand tight. Make sure there's no tools, no towels, no hands, no nothing left under here, and we're good.
You gotta check the oil.
No, you gotta cycle the engine first. What are you, a rookie? Yeah. So Chris is going to start the engine and cycle the oil just for a second. Cycle it all through the engine and get a good read. Anything that's resting on moving parts is now settling to the bottom. And just like that, I'm happy. You can kill it. Okay, dipstick right here, this obvious yellow guy. As you pull them out, you're gonna run them through your rag, get them nice and clean. Make sure you didn't grab any rag fibers or anything, and you're gonna stick it back down in there. Seat him all the way down, and then pull it back out again. Look at that. Needs to be between this dot, and it's perfect right there. 4.5 quarts in the Subaru. The Subaru is happy. The reason we're putting the brush guard on now is because it's important to check to make sure everything's tight and nothing's leaking after you filled it and check the level. So these, in order to reuse them, you're gonna wanna pull the head out on them like that, and then force this part into the hole, and then you push down on the head. So let's go install these on the driver's side. Okay, just like that, and then you're going to push this head down. There you go, now it's linked it back together. Okay, so these 2 clips are the last parts, and they just sandwich the brush guard to the metal right here. So, ooh, that sounds good. Oh yeah. Okay, final check, make sure oil cap's tight, there's nothing under the hood. That towel, the funnel, nothing's left under here. We're gonna close it up. All right, now we're gonna reset the sensor.
Did you know? Sensor reset.
Okay, to reset the notification for your next oil change, you're just going to go to this screen and hold enter. Go down to maintenance, engine oil. Go ahead and punch in your notification distance. We set it to 3,000. Set it, and you're done.
Thanks for hanging out with us. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Your support goes a long way. See you next time on Team Oil Drop.